welcome back to OZ Immi Advisors. Today I wanted to discuss a very interesting and challenging case which I closely work on with Priyanka, and this is one of the cases where the detailed submission and the strategies has made a huge difference.
Yeah, I think Suparna, you are talking about the case we recently did about where the case was that it might consider as a mass production, right? Yeah. So I would like to tell a little bit about that case. So there is a caveat in 482 which says that if you are sponsoring a chef, it needs to be a proper dine-in restaurant, or it should not be a mass production in a factory settings. Our client was a client who was making or producing food, I would say, in their factory. However, it was not considered as a mass production. You would like to tell a little bit more about it?
Yeah, I mean, I remember those days when it first came to us and when we reviewed the case closely. And the biggest concern was that whether it was meeting the requirement of the chef occupation under 482 occupation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the concern. But when we closely analyzed that case,
yeah,
their operations, so we got to know that no, there is so much more to that case.
Yeah, and I would like to add here is that that particular person, an employer, they had a consultation with some other registered migration agent as well, and then that person straight away said no, because it looks like you are mass producing the things. And then they came to us with reference of someone whose complicated case was also handled by us. We assessed the case, and actually they were giving they were supplying their food to airlines, few retail stores, supermarkets, etc., and they were producing the food from scratch. It was not a mass production, and there is a shelf life also for the food. So everything was produced from scratch. They had recipes for everything, and that's how the chef position was justified. Whenever this kind of case comes, a lot of people think no, this is not going to happen because of the caveat. However, if you present the case properly with submissions and documentation, it can be successfully done. Right, Suparna?
That's right. And I clearly remember that how big the submission was made for this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the supporting document, how we used to,
Absolutely.
Go to and fro with the client.
And I think one more important point which you have already mentioned, that it was the production and the manufacturing company, but it was not just like they were storing and they were doing unlike the other factory setting things, standard factory setting, but yeah, they were actually producing, and it was for a short shelf life. So
yeah,
that really counted.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So it really depends upon case to case. This video is for general information only. It might suits you, it might not suits your condition. So I would suggest to have a consultation with us wherein we can assess your case properly. We have expertise in employee sponsored visas, and we are more than happy to help you. Our team is more than happy to help you. So what are you waiting for? Book your consultation today. Thank you for watching. Here me and Suparna saying ciao to you from OZ Immi Advisors. Let's wait for our next video to come. Thank you.